I want you to imagine the year is 3011 and Todd Howard's AI cyborg clone has just announced the Elder Scrolls 6 Enhanced Edition for the new Xbox 360,000. With the new Skyrim Anniversary Edition and the free next generation upgrade coming in November, there will be a whole new wave of people replaying Skyrim for the 5 millionth time. So get your Stealth Archer build planning started and check out these 10 great mods for Skyrim on PS4 and 5. Up first is Tel Aschan by the famous Eleonora. As with all of their mods, Tel Aschan is an incredibly well designed home filled with interesting clutter. It's a small, 3-story mage tower with everything a mage could ever need or want. It also has another dimension display hall with tons of mannequins, weapon racks, and unique item displays for all kinds of miscellaneous objects from Daedric relics to DLC clutter. The features of the home are all crafting stations from staff enchanter to wood chopping block in 3 floors, heartfire planters, tons of static clutter and decoration, a staggering amount of unique named storage all over the home, custom display for unique treasures in the game, a bath that you can sit in, and a magical teleport feature that will take you to the display dimension. If you are starting a new mage playthrough, or even have an existing mage character, this would be a great choice for your player home. Black Dwarven Set of Fate by Flynn John is a new set of armour based on the design of the Dwarven Black Bow of Fate, which is probably the coolest looking bow in the game. In the mod you get Dwarven Black Armour Set, Dwarven Black Weapons, Dwarven Black Ammunition, and Unenchanted and Enchanted variants. All of these weapons and armour look fantastic. Dwarven armour looked cool as it is, but making it black and gold, oh baby, that looks good. You will need to have the Dwarven Black Bow of Fate in your inventory and the Dwarven Smithing perk to craft it, or you can download a mod that lets you travel to the QA smoke room where you can get all of the armour in a chest. I used the cheat mod by Eleonora to get there. The enchantments on the armour are very strong, giving you buffs to health, magicka and stamina regeneration, and a chance to absorb some of the magicka from dragon breath and spells. The weapons enchantments give you a 50% chance for each attribute to absorb 25 points of health, stamina and magicka. It's a great looking and powerful new armour set. What more could you want? Weaponized Objects by RL Cool J is a very silly mod that I can't imagine many of you will download, but it was so much fun to mess around with that I just had to include it and encourage you to give it a try just for the fun of it. This mod adds a bunch of random items from Skyrim that you couldn't really do anything with and allows you to wield them as a weapon. I can't tell you how fun it is, you just have to experience slicing a feeble old lady's head off with a broom yourself to truly feel how satisfying this mod really is. The amount of objects you can weaponize is absurd, and some of the weapons themselves are absurd. For example, you can now wield a full-sized ship. Not a miniature ship like I expected it to be when I saw it in my inventory, but yes, an actual full-sized ship. Like, what? Why? The way the mod works in practice can be a little bit confusing. There are 2 types of weapons, weapon animations and weaponized objects. To make this work, you have to hold the animation in the right hand and the object in the left hand. Don't put anything else in the left hand while holding the weapon animation in the right hand, or it could cause your character to become locked up. If that happens, you can fix it by using a chair or crafting station, or by saving and loading. The weapons are safe to drop or put on a weapon rack, but the animations are invisible. Please give this mod a try, even if it's just for 5 minutes of fun. Light and Dark Magic by Maester B adds a set of light-based and dark-based magic to the schools of Restoration and Conjuration respectively. These can be purchased from any merchants who sell magic, depending on the level of the magic, so master level magic would have to be purchased from one of the mages in Winterhold after doing the master level quests, for example. Light magic spells include damage dealing spells, which deal triple damage to undead and Daedra, as well as some supportive spells. Dark magic spells include spells that absorb health and drain stamina / magicka, as well as a few debuff based spells. There are 15 spells in total. I won't tell you all of the spells in this video as that would take too long, but a few examples are Shine, an apprentice level spell that fires a continuous beam of light that deals triple damage to undead and Daedra. Angelic Star, an expert level spell that releases a sphere of holy energy that deals triple damage to undead and Daedra. Shade, an apprentice level spell that fires a continuous stream of darkness that absorbs health and deals poison based damage to stamina and magicka. And Umbral Cascade, a master level spell that creates a continuous explosion of dark energy at the targeted area that absorbs health and deals poison based damage to stamina and magicka. All of these spells are unique, fairly well balanced, and fit really well into Skyrim. If you are looking to expand your arsenal as a mage, this is a great mod to try out. Ancient Land by Espinal Army, I hope I pronounced that right, adds a bunch of epic stone monoliths, massive old ancient ruins from Dwarven and Ayleid ruins, and some more really awesome looking decorations across Skyrim to make it look even more impressive and fantasy-like. I'll be quiet now and just let the video show you how much of a difference this makes. Interesting Roads, another mod by Espinal Army, is similar to Ancient Land, adding some really epic looking stone monuments and ancient ruins, this time specifically along Skyrim's roads. Again, I'll be quiet and let the video show you how much of a difference this makes. City of Kings by Juliha will be familiar to those that have used Juliha's incredible Old Town Riften mod, which I've covered in a previous video. This mod aims to give the same level of makeover to Windhelm as Juliha created for Riften. The mod aims to make Windhelm feel larger and more alive by adding more architecture, merchants and NPCs. The features of the mod are: generally expands the city, docks and outside area of Windhelm, overhauls the main interior of the palace, expands the market, expands the outside of Windhelm, adds a small player igloo with save storage, and adds various other cosmetic changes. I should say, however, that I seriously struggled to get this mod to load without crashing my game. In the end, I had to disable all of my mods except this one and start a new game. To be fair, that could be something to do with how I had my load order set up, or some of the mods I was using conflicting with City of Kings. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to find out what the issue was. If I had spent more time troubleshooting, I'm sure I could have made it work with a full mod load order. I will just say though, take care with conflicting mods and take care with where you place this in your load order. If you can get it to work though, oh boy is it worth it. The mod completely revamps Windhelm, making it look incredible. Dark Moon of Elsweyr by Neon Eye YT adds a whole new island for you to explore, plunder and even possibly live in, called Akir di Kajé. I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly, however the mod does actually include a main quest, but it's sort of going back to old school RPGing, so to unravel the story you must read notes left behind, journals, and navigate yourself up and down the island. You can also bump into some small minor stories written down in notes and as tomes. To get to the island, travel to Markarth and grab a ride on the newly arrived blimp. Keep in mind that the island difficulty is all dependent on your character and setting preference, but if you travel to the island at a low level, then there will be some enemy encounters that might prove to be quite a challenge. The mod also adds in around 100 new NPCs, in which some can be followers, some are acting merchants, and others are just civilians. There are plenty of interesting locations to explore, from old ancient ruins to bandit camps and spider caves. This mod adds hours of interesting new exploration to Skyrim, so if you've done everything there is to do in Skyrim, visited every location on the map, and are looking for some new content, this mod is absolutely worth trying. Realistic Dragon Size by Imperial Agent 1992 is possibly the most unintentionally funny title I've ever seen for a mod, because I hate to break it to you all, but dragons are not in fact real, so it's not really possible to make them realistic in any way. With that said, this mod is actually pretty epic. It makes the dragons absolutely humongous and even boosts their stats to make them more of a challenge. If you want to make your dragon fights even more epic and tougher, then this mod is for you. Poses, Actions and Musical Instruments, or PAMI for short, by Khajiit Dave, which is a fantastic username, allows your character to perform 139 vanilla animations whenever you want to. It's great for taking screenshots of your character, and might genuinely be one of my personal favourite mods to come out on PlayStation in quite a while. There are 4 groups of animations. Poses, these are generally animations that end in a static pose. Actions, animations involving movement, for example dancing and clapping. Music, which play various melodies with the 3 instruments, the drum, the flute and the lute. Items, which are animations that show items such as brooms, books and cups. Khajiit Dave did a fantastic job making this mod user-friendly, with instructions included in the readme note found within a chest behind the mage stone, along with all of the animations. If you are a serial screenshotter in Skyrim and want to show off your character to your friends and on social media, this mod will certainly make your screenshots stand out. As always, all of the mods I mentioned in this video are linked in the description. If you enjoyed the video or think you're going to use any of the mods, make sure you leave it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. Cheers for watching, I'll hopefully speak to you again soon.
Thank you.